The difference between types of callers we have on 911 can be quite varying. At times, you'll have someone who apologizes because they believe they're bothering you, calling for an ambulance because they're having chest pain. They're completely calm and think that somehow we are being inconvenienced by them calling when they could be on death's doorstep. Other callers will scream and you can't tell what's even going on. In times past that, you can't even get the caller to respond because of what's going on around them. And further on, sometimes you'll get a caller who starts out one way on a call, saying something is horribly wrong, possibly a domestic situation. Then by the end of the call, they're saying everything is fine and they don't even want police there. There's no rhyme or reason that it happens this way. Each person is different. So we'll not know what we're going to get until we hit that answer button. On this episode, I have several calls that range all over in the types of callers we get. In regards to these calls, I'll go over 2 separate incidents, both of them very serious, and one of them from right here in Nashville. Welcome back to Music City 911.
Do you need police, fire, or any endurance?
We need the ambulance!
An ambulance?
We need the ambulance! People have been shot! That's all!
Listen, are you one of the people that has been shot?
It's been so many, it's like 3 people down at least. We at the park. It's on 13th Street and what avenue is that?
Listen, 13th and Avenue M.
The police
Listen, ma'am. We have the call you need. Yeah, 13th and Avenue M at the park, and people have been shot. Are you with the people that have been shot?
The park.
Yes, ma'am.
People have been shot. At least 3 of them. I'm standing over 2 of them right now. One's been shot in the leg. The other man is on his stomach. I don't know where he's been shot, but he keeps closing his eyes. Wake up!
Do you see that? Did you see the person that was shooting?
Open your eyes. No, we heard bullets and everybody just dropped. When it was over, these 2 were laying on the ground.
All right, and you said you're the people that's been shot?
Don't try to move him. Don't try to move him. Don't move him. But he's gonna stay away. I'm sorry, what was you saying, ma'am? Back up.
You said you're near the people that's been shot.
Please, don't hover over them. I don't know, but we can't flip him. Just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
What's your name?
Stop.
Hello?
Yes.
Ma'am, where are you in the park so I can get them to come to you? Where in the park are you?
In the parking lot.
You're in the
parking lot right by the baseball court. Right by the baseball diamond, I'm sorry.
By the baseball?
Yes, by the baseball diamond in the parking lot. Don't cut.
Near the baseball diamond.
Don't cut him.
Are they still breathing?
Huh?
Are they still breathing?
What the f*** are y'all doing? What the f*** Why y'all turn up? Back up, sister. Back up. Back up. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all better hurry up.
Listen, how many people are down? You said at least 3?
It was an event, ma'am. There's hundreds of people out here. Y'all gotta hurry up. This man is here.
Listen, we already have them on the way, okay?
Girl. Just pat him. Yeah, he still got his eyes open. Girl. You were. Yes, you was. And I'm doing your shit. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Are the people around you?
Keep your eyes open. Open your eyes. Keep your eyes open, all right? He got hit in the leg, too, I think.
All right. There's one person that got hit in the leg. Where else? Is there another person?
I'm sorry?
All right. There's somebody shot in the leg.
I can't hear you. There's so many people.
All right. There's somebody shot in the leg. Do you see any other victim? There's somebody shot in the leg, and where's the other person shot?
It was two men. Both of them were shot in the leg.
2 males shot in the leg?
I saw a woman shot, but she's on the other side of the parking lot. I don't know where she was hit at. We're just trying to keep him awake until somebody gets here. Yeah, y'all got to back up. Yeah, they on the way.
All right. Do you see the police there?
The police been here the entire time. We need the ambulance.
I know. Listen,
too many people that can't help.
There's too many people the police can't help. All right, I'm going to transfer you to rescue.
Yeah, it was only about 2 or 3 officers here. There's hundreds of people out here, so they're just, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to try to help. They're trying to calm everybody down, but
I understand. There's at least 7 officers there now, and we're getting more to come, and we got rescue coming as well. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to put you on the phone with rescue so that they can tell you what to do for the people that you're nearby to help them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
They put a tourniquet on his leg.
They got a tourniquet on his leg already?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
We just trying to keep him awake.
What's your name? All right. We have the information. The rescue's going to come too, okay? I'm going to let the ones that are talking to rescue, I'm going to let them continue to talk to rescue, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to hang up.
When we get a call about a shooting, it's usually almost just like this. The vast majority of shootings in America are usually gang and or drug related. Because of this, they're usually not the best of neighborhoods. Areas that are heavily populated, and in those areas there's a lot of foot traffic. When someone gets shot, we'll have multiple callers, and each of them could be given different info, and on almost all of them, you'll hear a lot of people talking or yelling in the background, which makes getting info difficult, if not impossible. This one, the caller says there were hundreds of people around there. So when you have something like this that happens in the middle of hundreds of people, it's almost impossible to really get what's needed. There's a few more calls from this incident, and I'll play more, but just from this first call, it's sheer chaos from the start. The caller yelling loudly and not really listening to what's being questioned of her on the phone. She calms a bit in a couple of times of the call, but mostly there's just so much going on that it's likely hard for the caller to hear the questions and answer them quickly. A shooting like this, medics won't go into the scene if there's still a suspect there, so the initial questions trying to get the suspect info is important to both police and medics. Police needing to identify the person doing the shooting, and medics to know if it's safe to enter. I'll talk more about all that after a couple more calls.
912, please, fire or an ambulance.
Yes, we need an ambulance at Parkway.
Where are you at?
Look, I had the Parkway 13 Street. I'm working with shot.
Okay, we have several people calling. Are you with the person that got shot?
Huh?
Are you with the people that got shot?
Yes.
Okay, are you right next to the people that got shot? Can you see them? Can you help them?
Yes.
Did you see the people that did the shooting? Did you see the people that did the shooting?
Yeah.
Where is the person that did the shooting?
Man, I'm right here to the hospital.
What?
Wow.
Can you hear me?
Yes. I gotta get my
Okay, I need to know who shot these. Who shot the people?
I don't really. Do you think I know that?
I didn't know if you saw anything. I didn't know if you saw anything. We've had several people call. Several people are going. I needed to know if you saw a vehicle, saw a person, saw anything that happened.
No, they was outside. No.
No? Okay, can you see the person that got shot? How many of them are there?
One.
One person got shot? Where'd they get shot? Do you know where they got shot? Where on their body?
Look like in his arm.
In his arm? Are you near the baseball field?
Yes. Excuse me.
Okay, are they helping him? Like, hello?
Now.
Can you hear me okay? Okay, do you know the person?
Break it.
Okay, so you only see one person shot, right? Do you see the police there?
I'm going to get him in the car.
Who were you putting in the car? Can you hear me at all?
That caller disconnected there. But as you could hear, it was more of the same. A whole lot of chaos in the background, and the caller not listening to the dispatcher at all in several places. As more and more calls flow in, we start to get an idea of how big and serious this situation is with all the people in the background and the number of people shot. The first one saying there were 3 shot, this one saying 1.
911, do you need police, fire, or ambulance? Hello? 911, are you at Avenue M?
Hello?
Hi, how many people were shot?
One girl, she got shot.
A girl got shot? Where did she get shot at? Where is she shot at? Where is she shot? What part of her body?
She's having a seizure. Look at her tongue. Turn her over.
We have lots of help on the way. Where are you near?
He's nowhere. He's nowhere. Hello?
Hi.
Hello? I don't know.
Okay, where are you at? Are you at the park? Are you at the park? Can somebody answer?
They say she's having a seizure. I don't see any blood anywhere on her.
Okay, somebody else shot?
No, I only see one person. One girl.
Okay, where are you at in the park?
No, my daddy's gone. I'm on the phone with the police.
Was anybody shot?
Yes, it's a one girl shot.
One girl is shot. The other girl's having a seizure?
No, it's the same. They say the same girl having a seizure, but I don't see any blood on her.
Okay. What is your name?
I gotta get her something else. I can't hear you.
What is your name? Are you near the baseball diamond?
Yes, I'm right.
Do you see the Fort Pierce officers?
No, I don't.
Okay, I have 4 officers there. I need somebody to stand up and flag them down. Do you see the officers?
I see some officers.
Okay.
I see officers running when it first happened. I don't see any officers.
Okay, the person that got shot, who shot them?
There's an officer right there. They coming now.
Okay, there's lots of officers coming. The person who got shot, who shot them? Were they in a car?
I don't know. I don't know. When they started shooting, everybody ran.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. The police are there. Ambulance is coming.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
And again, a lot of the same thing on this one. A whole lot of questions asked by the dispatcher, and very few of them actually answered by the caller. The scale of this incident, we haven't really figured out yet. As I said before, the first caller said more than one person shot, the second one, just one. And as we move on, we're not really sure how many or if it's all the same thing. The next caller, we get a little bit of our idea of what might be going on, and this caller isn't even directly on the scene.
911, do you need police, fire, and ambulance?
I heard like 50 gunshots over here with my location in my area.
Okay, yes, we already have officers in the area. Is it around 13th and Avenue M in the surrounding area?
Yes, but But you got some of these guys are running these apartments out here, ma'am. And I don't know if they got guns or not.
Okay, which apartment?
I don't. It's further down on the 200 side, and they're running to the 400 side on the far end down there.
Okay, but which apartments, ma'am? Which apartments? We have officers on the way. We just don't know where. Where are they? What is the apartment?
I can remain anonymous, ma'am.
Yeah, we don't give out caller information.
Okay, they're running down. I don't know what apartment exactly that is. It's on the far end, back down there by the office way. I'm inside my apartment.
Yeah, but I don't know where you are though. So where are you? What apartment complex?
They're running in the 200 apartment set, and they're running in the 400 all the way down. In the back, ma'am, over by the park, where they wanted to go by the park. It was 5 males, ma'am. They got on hoodies, black hoodies, with a double bag.
Okay.
Black bag.
You said one had a rubber black bag?
Yeah. Please.
23 for just one.
We need to tell.
Oh, Lord, help us, God.
They're coming. The DSW is coming.
Okay. All right, no problem. We already have the call built, okay? I'll let them know the updates. If you see anything else, just give us a call back, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you have a good day. Bye-bye.
This caller says that she heard around 50 gunshots. This in a crowd of several hundred or more people isn't going to be your average shooting. 50 gunshots can mean a mass casualty incident and possibly an active shooter. With all the chaos of people running from the scene, it's hard to tell if the person or people this caller saw running were suspects or people just trying to get away from the shooting. But even people who managed to get away from this park and away from the shooting, not all were safe once they got away.
911, do you need police, fire, or an ambulance?
Hello, somebody just got hit by a car, Parkland Court on Q side, and if there's somebody shooting a gun, please me as a company.
Somebody got hit by a car, or they got shot?
Yeah, it's 2 white cars. They was going that way. Somebody was shooting. I don't know if they got shot or not, but I'm finna go in the house. Please me as a company, okay?
Okay, go ahead and get inside of your house for me, okay?
Okay.
And you said it's 2 white vehicles. Which way did they go? Towards Avenue Q or Avenue O?
They went towards Q, but somebody got hit by a car right here on
Okay, so somebody did get hit by a vehicle.
Court. Yeah, Parkland Court. Yeah, yeah.
Did you want to leave your name?
Please me as a company. Please me as a company, though.
Okay, did you want to leave your name? Okay. Did you want to leave your phone number?
No, ma'am. Please me as a company.
Alrighty, I will. Thank you so much for letting us know. Have a good night.
This person, a little away from where the shooting was happening, is saying someone was hit by a car. This whole thing just keeps growing and growing. This all happened at a block party celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. Day at a local park in Fort Pierce on the east coast of Florida. More than 1,000 people were in attendance. Music was being played, food vendors set up, and some people were even barbecuing on the backs of their tailgates. Everyone was out and having a good time. Adults and children packed the park and sidewalks surrounding the area. Somewhere in the middle of it, multiple people started shooting. A total of 8 people were shot, one of which died, and 4 others were injured during or as a result of the shooting, and people fleeing from the scene rapidly. When the scene was cleared, police did find over 50 bullet casings that came from 3 different guns. They believe the motivation for the shooting was gang-related. For someone who isn't used to dealing with something like this, it's likely shocking to hear that even with more than 1,000 people there, not a person so far has given a good suspect description. When I say for someone who isn't used to dealing with this, just like I said early on in the episode, these calls are almost exactly like most of the calls we get when there's a shooting. In this case, being that it's likely gang-related, there's a couple of problems that arise. People who are not directly involved with the gang aspect of it are afraid to step forward and give any info about who did it, fearing retaliation, and the people who somehow are attached to the gangs, they don't want to talk because they would rather deal with it themselves, as in go and seek revenge and not have police involved. This, unfortunately, is a common trend with any sort of gang violence. Police can get there and start questioning everyone around, but no one is willing to give any info for the reasons I just gave, making something like this especially hard to solve. Local police, ATF, and the FBI are all assisting with trying to break the case, and any help, even called in anonymously, would be helpful. If you're in the local Fort Pierce area and have info, call their local Crime Stoppers line to relay what you have.
(911), what is the location of your emergency?
It's on, what is this, Richard? DDB Todd? Not DDB Todd. It's on, Buchanan.
Buchanan and where?
Hold on, I'm going back around here. There's a guy with a gun. He was trying to cock it, and I thought he was in the middle of the street, so I blew my horn because I thought he was drunk. But anyway, he was trying to cock it. It's in front of, what is the name of that club? Hold on, I'm going back up there. I'm going to give you the address. I'm going to see if he's still up there. It's over here, right before you get to the school, right here at, what's the name of this? Delta Avenue. You go past it, there's a club up here on the left, on the right. And I'm going to give you the description if he's still up here. Because I'm at a light now. I don't want to run it.
Got it. So Delta and Buchanan over north?
Yes, North Nashville.
Okay, got it.
Depending on which way they come. But it's right here by the pizza place in the club. And I'm going to give you the description if he's still here. Because he was trying to cock it, but he dropped it in the middle of the street. Matter of fact, he's still right here.
Okay.
It's right here by, what's the name of this pizza place? He's got on a jacket with a hood. He's in front of the club. It's called Willie B's. Right here at Willie B's. He's still got the gun in his hand.
Okay, so listen to me. I already have the location. That's fine. I just need to know what he looks like. What race, age, and what is he wearing?
It's a black guy, maybe 40. He's out here dancing. He's in front of the pizza place.
Tell me what he's
a black
wearing.
male.
Thank you. Uh-huh.
He's got a gray jacket with brown pants with a gray hat on.
Got it. With a gray hat, gray jacket?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. How old
with a gray jacket with brown pants on.
How old does he appear?
He's probably maybe 30. He done dropped the gun like 3 times.
Okay. So.
And he keeps trying to cock it.
So he's in the middle of the road on Buchanan?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am, in front of the pizza place.
Got it.
Right in front of Willie B's.
Right in front of Willie B's? Or is that Slim and Husky's?
Well, Slim and Husky's, they both across from each other. He's right in front of Slim and Husky's.
Okay, got it. So, because I already have a call up and we're sitting an officer out, so that's why I want to understand. And is he pointing the gun or threatening at anyone?
Right here, and people really, he's just pointing it up in the, people really don't even know he's got a gun. He's sitting there hollering at people across the street, but they don't really know what's going on.
I understand. I'm not there, but I'm letting the officers know.
I understand.
Okay. You have to let me know what you're seeing, but you need to answer the questions. Is he pointing the gun at someone, or is he pointing in the air? No, ma'am. He's just pointing it in the air. Okay. He's pointing it in the air. Has he fired it off? No, ma'am. Okay. And I don't know if the gun is real. Oh, the police right here. They're here. Okay. Perfect. So let me know if they're pulling up to the correct person. They're trying to. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. He got the gun. Yeah, they got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for that. And what was your name?
All right, no problem.
Thank you. What was your
Calvin
name?
Word.
This caller was saying there's a man with a gun out on the street. He was answering the questions, but did give extra info past what was needed. It sounded like the location was already obtained, and some better suspect info was needed. That suspect description is vital because when police get to the scene, they need to quickly identify the person with the gun just in case the suspect decides to hide the gun somehow. After further questioning, a good description was given. He's also saying this guy was dancing in the street and waving the gun around, but only pointing it in the air. While that may not be immediately dangerous, it is beyond awkward and something the police definitely need to investigate. In Tennessee and in most other states, it's not illegal to carry a gun, but that gun has to be concealed or holstered. This guy had the gun out and was waving it around while walking down the middle of the street. Another call comes in with a bit of differing info.
What is the address?
Say it's going to be 918 Brick King.
I'm sorry, you said 982 or 918?
918.
It's here, Buchanan?
Yeah.
Okay, then get
Don't cross the street, bro.
What's going on?
Don't go across the street, bro. What's that?
What's going on?
He got a guy out here with a gun. He got a guy out here with a gun walking down the street, threatening people over here in this business that Willie B.
Is he not white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's gonna be a black guy. He better go on by this business before we light him up, man.
Okay, what color shirt
we need him to go on.
Listen, what color shirt?
He got like a camouflage. He got like a camouflage coat on with a hat, with a brown hat on.
Okay, where's he at right now?
He's in the middle of the street. He's in front of Slim and Huskies, and he's like in the street between Willie D's and Slim and Huskies in the little art gallery over here.
And you say he has been threatening people with it?
Yes, he is. Yes,
Okay.
he needs to stop before he gets something that he don't need, because he's pointing his gun. Like, seriously.
Okay, now I got
Security and everybody trying to have restraint. He needs to stop, for real.
Okay.
Like, serious.
Okay,
Before
I got
he get his ass toe up out here.
All right, listen, I got that sent up. Okay, what is your first and last name?
My name is Jerome. I got him on the phone with him, y'all. I'm on the phone with him.
Okay, and what's the phone number you're calling me from, Jerome?
I know, I told him. Yeah, I know it. Yes. Yes, come on. Y'all need to come on.
I'm letting them know everything you're telling me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, y'all need to come on, man.
Okay, I'm getting on there as quick as I can, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm letting them know everything you're telling me.
Yes, ma'am. I got you. I'm following up. Yes. Yes. Let's get them in here.
Okay,
please.
you said security was there too, is that correct?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, please do that for me. Please.
There's been dispatched, okay, so they're coming as quick as they can.
Yes. Please get him, because he's going to lose his life out here. Like, he's playing with his gun, pointing at people. He's going to get in trouble. He's going to get in trouble playing with his gun, pointing at people.
I understand. And you said he's homeless?
And he got, like, brown cutter up. Yeah, he got, like, brown overalls on with a camouflage coat and, like, a gray hat.
You said a gray hat?
Yes. Yes. Still in the middle of the street. He's still in the middle of the street.
Okay.
And he keep cocking it. Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if he's homeless, he's mentally retarded.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if he's homeless. So I don't want the police to come and he, like, mentally disabled or something like that. I still want to watch out for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I got you.
Y'all need to come get him, though. Yeah.
Okay, let them know that, okay, everything you just told me. But I do have them en route. They're coming as quick as they can, okay? How long has he been out? Yep. Now, how long has he been out there with the gun?
So I don't know. He's been out here for a few minutes, but we ended up coming out here checking with security. Security came and got us because he was just in the street yelling, pointing the gun and tore it this way. Yeah, give us a second, bro.
And what
give us a second. Give us a 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Give us 1 second. And we don't want our people to leave out the door and shit.
Yeah, it's okay. What is the name of your location?
Okay. It's actually Willie D's Kitchen and Lounge. That's where we actually live.
I'm so sorry, I couldn't hear you. What was it?
It's Willie D's Kitchen and Lounge.
Okay.
That's where the location I'm at.
Okay. And do you still see him from where you are?
Mm-hmm. What's that?
I said, can you still see him from where you are or no?
Yes, I can see him. I can walk out the door and literally see him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Make sure they don't come out this door. Can you make sure they don't come out this door? The homeless dude pointing his gun and shit, about to get his lit up. Mm-hmm. I am. He got. Hello.
I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Okay, you said you're keeping everybody inside that location, is that correct?
Yes, I am. Police here now. They here now.
There, you see him? All right, I'll let you go. All right, bye-bye.
All right. Please don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Oh my fucking goodness. Don't shoot him. Oh my God. Don't shoot him. Oh. No, come on, baby. No, come here. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him, bro. Don't fucking shoot him, bro.
Jerome? Jerome?
Don't shoot him, bro.
Jerome?
Don't shoot him, bro. Don't shoot him, bro. Don't shoot him.
Jerome, can you hear me?
Don't shoot him, bro. Don't shoot him, bro. Don't shoot him, bro.
Jerome?
Don't shoot him, bro. I know, bro.
Jerome?
I know, bro. I'm with you, bro. I know, bro. He didn't have no choice, bro. He turned around. I know, bro. I know, bro. Don't shoot him. He didn't have no choice, bro. The man turned around. He's going with the man, man. Don't shoot him.
Jerome?
As you could tell, this was a really horrific thing to listen to, and also for the caller to witness right there on the scene. This caller initially says the suspect is threatening people with a gun. Says he's walking down the street and pointing the gun. A problem some people might have in the overall dynamic of the call is what was said. The caller says he better go on before we light him up, and a few seconds later he says he needs to stop before we and then he stops himself from what sounds like he's going to say shoot him, and then continues with before he gets something he don't need, and also before he gets his ass tore up out here. And then, of course, at the end of the call, we hear police get to the scene and shots ring out. At that point, the caller starts screaming, "Don't shoot him." Police did get to the scene pretty quickly and found this man walking on the sidewalk, and the first officer approached him. In the officer's body-worn camera video, it's hard to see what happened because of the location and how dark it was. Here's the audio from the body-worn camera.
Sir! Sir! 11 boy, hold here. Sir! Sir!
11, what do you need there?
10-4. What's he got? Do not touch that! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Surveillance video inside a nearby business captured everything, but with no sound. I've watched this video over and over, slowing down and zooming in on the person with the gun. There's already been some controversy in the comments of this video in multiple places it's been posted. In the video, it looks like the suspect throws the gun away from himself, but the problem is, and likely the reason he got shot, was because of how he did it. He was turned away from the officer and had the gun to his side. He dropped the gun, and you could hear the officer tell him not to get the gun. When he spun around towards the officer, he picks up the gun and raises it while trying to throw it. And it looks like he points the gun in the direction of the officer. That's when the officer shoots him. A lot of people will say that he threw the gun away, which he did. But the problem lies in that when the gun was on the ground, the suspect could have walked away from it. He didn't. He picked up the gun and then raises it towards the officer. As much as people might think this, officers are not simply expendable. They're people too, and they have every right to go home to their families at night. If a threat like this is happening, police have to meet that threat with force, which sometimes is deadly. From what I saw in the video, it looks like the officer believed his life could be in danger, and he shot the suspect. As you could hear, it all happened very quickly. In that situation, I think most officers would have done the same thing. You don't know if he's picking up the gun and turning around to shoot you with it, or to throw it away. that's not a chance that almost anybody would gamble with. The suspect was transported to a local hospital where he later died. Information about him hasn't been released yet, pending notification of next of kin. As I've said in multiple previous episodes, I don't want to see anyone get shot, but something like this, I also want our officers safe. This likely all could have been prevented had the suspect not decided to follow a path that included him walking down the middle of the street, pointing a gun and threatening people with it, then pointing the gun in the direction of the officer. This is still a fresh incident, as it happened just this past week, and because of that, it's still under investigation. That'll be it for this episode, and I know it's weird to have an episode released on a Sunday, but this one was supposed to be the extra episode I mentioned last week. So I will have an episode out as normal this week in addition to this one. Be looking for that one. Be sure to like the show on all social media. Jump on to patreon.com/MusicCity911 for ad-free and bonus episodes and material not available on the regular feed. And keep it going with the 5-star ratings and reviews. I've just posted 3 glowing reviews on Instagram and Facebook just this week. Thanks for all those. For Music City 911, I'm Brandon, and y'all have a good one.